What's up guys, Rick with RallySportDirect here. It's a new month, this means new products. This is New Products February. Let's get this thing started with something that I've personally never seen before and I'm actually very excited about, and that is an engine bay dress up kit, specifically from DressUpBolts.com. These are full titanium and anodized to perfection. Now, titanium is incredibly difficult to anodize. And so for them to be able to get this level of perfection and depth and richness in color is truly incredible. These are just sexy. Now, the other nice thing is they sent me a full kit. That's right. There we go. Their kit is complete, even with titanium washers. Now, I will be doing a video on this in the future. I was hoping to have it done here by the time I release this video. It's not gonna happen, so we'll just release it at a later time. But big thank you to DressUp Bolts for sending these. I actually think these have been on the website for a bit and I never even noticed. So this is new to me and I'm incredibly excited. They sent me the, what would you call that? Rainbow finish. What do they call this? It doesn't say, and it doesn't matter, because they're just sexy. But they also sent me this sample pack of all the different colors they offer. So you have blue, red, gold, that beautiful rainbow color, purple-ish, raw titanium, which is actually very nice looking, and black. If you guys are looking for an incredible set of full titanium engine bay bolts, you gotta check these out. A little bit pricey, but you do get what you pay for. And this is definitely one of those items, but very cool. Check it out, link down below. Next product. And next up is something new from OLM, and that's their LED accessory kits. Now let's emphasize on the kits because they've done their homework for you. And so all you have to do is go into our website, enter in your year, make, model, and it's gonna pull up an entire kit for either interior specific, exterior specific, or everything. Now I love that because I don't have to dive around the internet looking for bulb sockets or part numbers or anything. They've got it all included in a kit. Plus, installation on these is a breeze and they look absolutely phenomenal. I also love that their interior LEDs are bright enough, but not too bright, because, well, when it comes to interior stuff, it can be too bright. And then the quality of the light, I love that nice, crisp, cool white compared to the rather dull, warm-esque amber bulbs that come from the factory. Fantastic product. Absolutely love the idea of putting everything in a kit. Very, very smart. Good job, OLM. These are actually really freaking cool. Check them out. All right, and next up we've got something brand new from Grimspeed, and this is their version 2 turbo heat shield. Now these do come in two different variants. You have this raw metal one here with the Grimspeed logo laser etched, or you also have the black ceramic coated version. Now, the whole benefit of a turbo heat shield is to reduce underhood temperatures and reduce intercooler temperatures by blocking the heat from the turbo from rising up and getting into the engine bay or the intercooler. Now, the difference between these two, besides the color, is this has a unique ceramic coating on it, which does a slightly better job of blocking the heat than this standard version, but either one you go with is going to be significantly better than your stock heat shield or no heat shield at all. And if you want to go even further, well, Grimspeed just released this as well. Now this is a reflectable sheet that is pre-cut specific for the V2 turbo heat shield. Now this is going to give you even greater thermal reflectivity, meaning even less heat is going to transfer in the engine bay and therefore the intercooler. You guys out there who are still running the stock heat shield or no heat shield at all, well, you need to step your game up. And the Grimspeed one is the best on the market right now with the widest range of fitment. Whether you're running a bigger turbo or an aftermarket downpipe, chances are it's going to work just fine, and coming in at a very reasonable price, as well as looking freaking awesome in the engine bay, and something that genuinely works and will make a difference. It's a no-brainer. Check them out. And next up is something cool from GSC, and that is their carbon fiber ignition keyhole protector. Now, what this does is it installs right around your factory keyhole or tumbler on the steering column, and it's going to protect it from those, well, kind of unguided key insert attempts when you go to start your car. Plus, the install on this is incredibly easy, utilizing some double-sided sticky tape that's already pre-installed and cut for you. It's gonna take all of about 30 seconds to install. Now, I was going to install this on our Crosstrek because, well, the vehicle gets loaned out quite a bit, and therefore it looks like it's had a few battle scars right around the keyhole. Unfortunately, I ordered incorrectly, and I don't believe they make one for the 2018 Plus Crosstrek. But if you do have a 2015 Plus WRX or STI, this is gonna fit perfect, and it's going to look freaking awesome. Plus, it's also gonna help keep interior noise down because it is made from a slightly softer, more malleable material compared to your factory hard plastic. So as your keys are dangling around there in the ignition, well, it's just gonna keep that noise to a minimum. This is a really cool product, and I'm very bummed I wasn't able to install it on our car, but if you do have a 15 Plus, well, definitely check this out. All right, guys, for this next one, I legitimately need your opinion. So, new to us, but not the world, is the Samko Classic hose kit. It obviously looks a little bit different than kind of what we're used to, the shiny silicone with the, blue oil-resistant inner liner here. It's not quite OE looking, right? I mean, it still has that OE matte finish, but you've got the obvious silicone wrap all around it, and then sneakily hidden underneath is the Samko Sport logo stamped into the silicone, and just a very clean look. I think if you're going for an OE plus type look, or just a certain look, you don't want the shininess of the standard silicone, this is, in my personal opinion, a very cool option. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion on if you wanted us to bring in more of these classic series. I guess these are absolutely massive in Europe. Well, basically places outside the United States. But if you guys want one set of these for your WRX, STI, or whatever car you might own, drop a comment down below. Let me know. Should we bring these in? And up next, we've got something that's pretty exciting for you big power guys. This is the Injector Dynamics 2600cc injector. Let's put this into perspective. 2600 cc's, this single injector flows more fuel than probably all of your stock injectors combined. This thing is an absolute beast, and for Injector Dynamics to release a 2600cc injector means that they've nailed it. So you're gonna get proper cold starts. It's gonna be E85 compatible. It's gonna support ungodly amounts of power, and it's going to be a drop-in application. Your tuner's gonna love it, your engine's gonna love it because it has proper spray pattern. Injector Dynamics doesn't mess around, and if you're needing some super high flow injectors for your ultra fuel thirsty build, well, this is exactly what you need. And we do have these available for more than just, say, Subarus. We've actually got a bunch of these in stock for a bunch of different applications. So if you're running big power or you're chasing down some big power, 2600cc injectors, it's incredible. Check them out. So what do we have here? Well, this is the new NVIDIA R400 Catback. And I know what you're saying, Rick, R400, it's been out for a while. And you're right, but not with the black tips. Just the tips, because it's February. And everybody knows the R400 exhaust. It looks fantastic, it sounds amazing. And now you can get it with these silky black tips. One thing to note, when you do take it out of the package, wipe off the tips because it looks like it was painted with paintbrush or something. It's just the manufacturing oils that are left over. Wiped it down and it looks freaking amazing. So, what's new about this? Black. It's just a new look. If you're going for a stealthy look on your STI or WRX, this is the one to go with. That blacked out theme, the tips kind of blend in, but then because you do have this, big single wall muffler tip here, I think it is a fantastic look, and I love the NVIDIA logo kind of laser etched into the side with the little black accents in there. So if you guys are looking for an R400 exhaust, which you should be because they sound freaking fantastic, they fit amazing, and they look amazing, but maybe you don't want those big flashy tips, well, something a little bit more subtle like this is definitely gonna be right up your alley. Check it out. So you've got yourself a dirty little sassy Crosstrek like this one, and you think, I need a lift kit. So this is the 1.5-inch lift kit from Cartboy. Now this is legitimately my first time seeing this, and upon taking it out of the package, this is completely overbuilt in all of the best ways possible. Even this alone, this has to weigh 3 pounds. I mean, this is substantial. A couple things to note. One, of course, you've got the camber offset. Next up, the powder coating on this. This is some of the sexiest powder coating I've ever seen in my entire life. It is rich and deep with texture. It almost shimmers, which I didn't know black could do. Very cool. Next up, what makes this kit unique is the fact that you get everything and then some. You get a front license plate delete with laser etched mountains, little Crosstrek there, Cartboy logo. Then stainless steel brake lines, which are extended length to compensate for the additional lift. Then you get all of the, spacers. For example, rear subframe spacers. Donut eat. It's got a little donut on there. Gritty. These will bring the suspension back into its factory geometry, because as you add spacers on top of the strut, you're essentially pushing down the control arms, but then by lowering the subframe, see what I did there? You get your suspension back into factory alignment. Moving on, rear subframe spacers. This is incredible. This truly is e-brake cable spacers. Thanks, Tom. Top hat nuts. You need those. You'll utilize your factory ones here, right? So your factory strut bolts on there, factory nuts. Or you could do it versa versa and use, these nuts here, factory nuts there. Doesn't matter. Look at these bolts. Rear subframe bolts. Grade 10.9. Those probably weren't cheap. Front end link bracket. Massively thick. You guys know how strong end links are? Not very strong. A strong person could probably bend factory end links. Just, This is what you would see on like a D5 Caterpillar dozer. As I pulled this one out, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gotta be, major suspension component. I mean, something that if it fails, like you're gonna die, and this is like what engineers do. They just overbuild, over-engineer everything. That's for your front end links. His e-brake cable spacers are probably stronger than your factory end links. I don't know what that one is. I legit need to know how much this costs. Because this is just, you can even get exhaust hangers. I get it. Okay, exhaust hanger. I'm thinking exhaust hangers, because as you lower the subframe's gonna come down, and you need to actually lower that exhaust with it, so you still retain the factory clearance between the subframe and the exhaust. Makes sense. Smart man. Okay. It's not cheap. $700 actually. But if you are looking for a lift kit for your Subaru Crosstrek and you want the best of the best of the best of the best, like no compromises, no shortcuts, this is it. This kit's worth more than $700. Let's put it that way. My new products video turned into like a full in-depth review / love fest over these things. I guess it is February. Cut me some slack here, people. It's February. I can love on this kit all I want. I'm really gonna have to edit this one down. Anyway, you guys want an awesome kit, check this one out. Truly, in my opinion, worth the money. And if you've got a Crosstrek that's needing a lift, for whatever reason, and you want the best, this one, hands down. Hands down. I don't know if my utility card is strong enough to support this. Just joking. It's not that heavy. We're gonna wait. All right, guys, that's it. That's the end of the video. You want more products? I don't know what to tell you. There were a bunch more I wanted to show you guys, but I just couldn't because I couldn't get my hands on them. Thought I was cool, thought I was famous, apparently not. But anyway, check the link down below. It'll have all those along with a bunch of other new parts, all the dope stuff, and maybe some not so dope stuff, but mostly dope stuff, let's be honest. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Even if you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs up. Why not, right? It's the month of love. Love your Subaru enthusiasts. Come on, come on. Comment down below. Whatever you want, I don't care. Criticisms. Why your love life isn't like you were hoping it would be. Why she won't return your call. I don't know. May not always be able to answer your question, but at least I can try. And as always, thank you again. See you guys on the next one. We don't have any more products. Go away. Shoo, scrams, get out. Get out of here.